What's up, everybody? If you've seen my Instagram stories or my YouTube channel, you've seen I have bought this van back in April 2018. It took me about 6 months to build it out, but I'm finally done with it, and I wanted to give a van tour of everything I've done, how everything works. So this is my MTV Cribs version of that, so come on and check it out. Let me start the tour with the kitchen and sink area. The sink is small, but I have it covered by just a cutting board right now that I just cut in the shape of the sink. It doesn't perfectly fit, but I just put this bigger sink in. I used to have a pump sink, so this will come down. You could spray some dishes, whatnot. Could wash my hair in this. I don't really have a shower, but I guess that's a solution. Over here, I got this little handy shelf I got on Amazon. It's super small, but so compact and very functional. I could put knives, scissors, anything kind of small up in here. Just a shelf, some spoons. I got just pencils or whatever in here. And then just these hooks and rag hook. I put a lot of stuff on here. I did have some pans, but they do rattle around a lot while I'm driving, which is kind of a pain, so I just have them stored underneath at the moment. But it gets everything off the counter and onto the wall, which is really unused space. I'm really happy with that. Underneath the sink, I have just my garbage in here. This is my burner that runs on butane. Then on this side, it's just another little rack I have with my 5-gallon water tank and 3-gallon gray water tank. So the 5-gallon gets pumped up, and this is a pump I have yet to install, but it just runs on 12 volt, and then it'll just drain into this 3 water, so I'll just dump that usually wherever. In my cabinets up here, I burn this design in just to make it look fancy. And then I just have, a lot of canned goods, a lot of easy stuff to make, nothing really fancy, because I don't want to refrigerate anything at the moment. So that's all non-perishable items. In my microwave, I just have some bowls, Tupperware, but I am gonna do away with this and try to just get a rack to free up space, because I'm not using the microwave just because of the energy draw it takes. And then on this side, I just have some other coffee stuff, a French press, my third French press to be exact, because my first 2 are glass, and glass doesn't do well in a van. Where should we go to next? I say my closet. Here's my closet. In the closet, I have a ton of hats and socks up there. There's me in the mirror, and then just shirts, pants, shoes. It could hold a lot, but I just kind of have it shoved in there. This is my whole gear storage area. I have my snowboards in here now, which kind of are just laying here, but I could also put them on these hooks that are removable. This is really nice because depending on the season, I'll have different gear, and I could customize it based on that. I also have a lot of tools and other stuff for emergencies in here, because you never really know what's going to happen when you're on the road. So you always want to be prepared for those situations. This is my whole battery and electrical box, whatever you want to call it. I have upgraded to 300 amp hours of battery, which tends to last me a while, but now since I have the heater on it, it takes up a little bit more rather than just running the lights on it. Basically right now I have 6 outlets around the van, and they're all coming into this little box here with 1 wire out, which is just plugged in, as well as the lights. The 6 lights I have go to the switch up here, which is also a dimmer, so I can dim it off, turn it back on, dim it on. I still have some space in here to maybe get another battery. I don't know, it's getting kind of tight, so I just throw some of my laundry in here at the moment, but there's a lot of wires and stuff running all over the place. This door I have just to be able to access the back storage area. So when I'm in here at night, I don't have to go outside and open up the back door just to get something I might possibly need in here. That's all that is. And then this is just my temporary fridge at the moment. Eventually I'm going to get like a bigger cooler or a more efficient fridge that I could plug in. But this, you know, gets the job done right now. And I don't really usually use it for much other than some Red Bull and some water. Now for my favorite part, how the whole bed works. All I have to do are pull these 2 pins, and then I have it on 4 like kind of like drawer rollers. So it'll just roll out like this, and it rests on the bench where the battery is. So I just roll it out there, and then you got a full-size bed. And then all it is to push back in, and just put these pins back in, and you're good. Drop-down table I made is attached to the bed, so you could use it when it's in couch mode. But this is really nice because I could work on my computer like a desk on here, or I could eat whatever I need. And then while I'm sitting on the couch, which is not a lot of clearance, I also have this rollout table, which is also nice when you're in bed and you could put stuff up here. It's getting cold. In these cabinets is all my technology and cameras. I have an outlet in here and a 6-port USB charger, which I think helps as far as efficiency wise. But this is mainly my charging station where I put all my cameras and computers, and it's usually a mess of wires in here, but all my cameras are in my bag now, so it's not too bad. Favorite part of the van though. Love it here. This is the control for my heater, and when you turn it on, it will give you the time and the temperature. When you hit it again, you set the temperature. Right now I just have it set to 75. So when I do it again, this is a time limit, so you could put it on like a 2-hour time limit or just have it going until you turn it off. So now that I have it on, it'll start clicking underneath, and this is where the heater is. And it'll take a little bit to warm up, but you hear it? It just started. This concludes this van tour. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the first time I've been recording in this kind of way, so I hope it comes out alright. I have a lot of plans in 2019 as far as traveling and continuing on building the van. I'm going to work more on the exterior, beef up the tires, and put a roof rack on it. But if you haven't done so already, go check out my YouTube channel where I've posted 6 or 7 van conversion videos. I hope you find it interesting. And most recently I combined all my footage from the entire conversion process to make a video, so make sure to check that out as well. And that's a wrap for my first ever van tour. See you next time. Peace.